Welcome in. Yeah. Thank you. We'll start settling down in the next few seconds. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to start getting started. Hello, everyone. Good evening, and welcome to the Achieve Twin Cities annual celebration. I am Jordan Dotson, and I'm your MC for this evening. It is so great to be here with all of you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Tonight, I want to start by recognizing that we are gathered in the traditional homeland of the Dakota people, who stewarded this land for millennia, along with other indigenous nations. Minnesota comes from the Dakota name for the area, Minnesota-Makoche, the land where the waters reflect the skies. We acknowledge that this land was obtained through violent acts of genocide, forced removal, and broken treaties. And it's important for us to recognize that unless we are Indigenous Dakota or Ojibwe people, we are on stolen land. We celebrate and honor the cultures and contributions of the original inhabitants of this land, who remain vital members of our community today and into our collective future. I am so delighted to be back with you again tonight as a proud alum of South High School and Step Up. South grads, yeah. Thank you. I say again because 4 years ago, back when I was a senior at South, I was one of the student speakers for this event, which seems so long ago, but I'm sure is not really that long ago, and that's okay. Thank you. That was such an exciting year in my life, and I was full of so many questions about what was next for me after graduation. I remember spending a lot of time in the College and Career Center at South, where I got great support from Achieve Twin Cities coordinators Kelsey and Katie. Yeah, shout out to Kelsey and Katie. They got me here, right? Yeah. By the time I was a high school senior, I had already completed 4 amazing step-up summer internships. They really impacted what I was thinking about my next steps after high school and my longer-term career plans. For my first 2 step-up internships, I designed apparel at Target's corporate headquarters and then worked in costume design at the Pillsbury House Theater in South Minneapolis. Thank you. Shout out to Target. I know you're here somewhere. Yeah. Those were pretty cool jobs for a middle and high school student. And then something incredible happened the summer before my junior year. I started a very long-term relationship with Best Buy through 2 summers. Thank you. Through 2 summers as a step-up legal intern at Best Buy's corporate headquarters. Those internships connected me with a lifelong mentor and also sparked my interest in law, ethics, risk, and compliance as I was planning for college. Flash ahead to today, and now, here I am in my final semester at the University of Minnesota. Go Gophers! Go Gophers! I'll soon be graduating with a degree in sociology of law, criminology, and deviance with a minor in African American studies. Thank you. I'm currently starting the job search and looking at postgraduate opportunities like law school or graduate school. I will give you all my LinkedIn. If you know where to find me, I'm right here. Yeah. Step Up and support from the Achieve Career and College Center have informed my career pathway starting in high school and then into college and beyond. And I've continued to work at Best Buy throughout college, deepening my skills in legal writing, communication, and analysis. I'm so excited to see what comes next, and I'm so thankful for Achieve and Step Up for being with me all along the way. We've got a great program for you tonight. I'd like to kick it off by welcoming Kurt Johnson, who will tell you everything you need to know about our Golden Ticket Raffle and live auction. Kurt is president of Kurt Johnson Auctioneering Incorporated, which has now raised over $350 million for nonprofit organizations, including Achieve. That's big. That's huge. Let's clap for that. So, welcome to Kurt.
Thank you very much. And I'll check you out on LinkedIn. Come on down to auction school. All right. Last year we gathered for the 20th anniversary. And this year we gather to celebrate our first year of Achieve's 3rd decade. Think about that. All the work with Minneapolis and the public school system. Give yourselves a big round of applause for here to celebrate that. And with your generous support, we support 18,000 students a year. Now, on your table, we did this last year. First of all, who's here for the very first time? Raise your hand. Oh, give these people a shout out. Yes. We need new ones every year. We sell a golden ticket, and we only sold 7 of these so far. We did them last year. If you want a chance to take something off of the live auction before we start, you take this card. We're going to charge you $100. It's not free. You put your bidder number on there, your name, and you sign it. And right before the live auction, this is what you could win. You could get those wild tickets. You could get the VIP treatment at either the Twins or the Children's Theater. You could go to Colorado. You could get the $500 gift card from Target in a gift basket. You could go to Bali for a week. All right, we've sold so if you want this, all right, exactly. Volunteers, come up to the front. We have I have no one in the front. I have no one in the front picking up. Don't worry about handing out pickup. Raise them in the air. Here, I'll take it. I want your money, okay? You can do as many as you want, by the way. Think about this. You get a chance that you can go to the Twins. You can get a dinner for 12. You go up the North Shore Getaway. What are the odds? All right, so raise them up high, and we will draw these right before the live auction starts. So here we go. Do it right now. This is your time. Raise them up. I see people writing. There's somewhere over here. We're going to take $100 from you, okay? It's the golden ticket, and you don't have to eat chocolate. Okay? But if you want to eat chocolate, grab an extra dessert, pretend it's Willy Wonka. We don't care. Raise them up high, and we will give you a chance. Here, sir. I'll take yours. Real. All right. All right. I'm going to bring our wonderful MC back up here, and then we'll walk around and pick them up while you're talking.
Okay. It is now my honor to introduce Abdul Omari, Chair of the Achieve Twin Cities Board of Directors and a passionate champion for Achieve. Abdul is a proud South High School graduate, just like me. He is also founder and CEO of AMO Enterprise, which focuses on leadership development and the inseparable ties to equity, inclusion, and diversity. So welcome, Abdul.
My people, my people, my people. The energy in this room is dope. I am extremely proud and fortunate to chair the board of Achieve Twin Cities and representing in my second year as chair. And thank you, Derek. In my 10th year on the board. Now, they told me I had 3 minutes. I got my future in-laws here. I got my sisters here. I got my fiance here. 3 minutes means I got to follow the 3 B's. Brother, be brief. I want to echo the acknowledgement of the indigenous lands that we are on today and give honor to those that have come before us. On behalf of myself and the board of directors, I want to thank you for sharing this special evening with us. Last year, I came with a message of appreciation to you all for our partnership, to the young folks that allow us to work with them. This year, I come with that same message, and I'm even more appreciative in my second year as chair of the board. We're here to celebrate a special organization. And to my fellow board members, thank you for continuing to lend your skills, talent, and service to Achieve Twin Cities. To the staff, you deserve a special thank you. You do this work day in and day out and are positively impacting the future through the lives of young people. You're greatly appreciated. A big thank you to those that are working directly with young people, those that are in the college and career readiness centers, our intern supervisors, and those that work within the school districts. This work continues to be personal for all of us. We can recall having that single individual, or perhaps for some of us, multiple individuals pour into us, and we continue to be reminded of the impact that they've had on us throughout our lives. To the young folks that Achieve works with, on behalf of all of us, we say thank you. Thank you for being a light. Thank you for allowing us to learn from and with you. Thank you for making such a strong investment in yourselves, which selfishly means that you're making an investment in the future. An investment in my nieces and nephews, as I know you will be examples and leaders that show them how to lead after you. I get the pleasure of seeing this work from the board perspective and from the Achieve College internship lens as well. For a number of years, I've had the opportunity to work with the Black Men's Success Initiative and witness our students participate in internships through the Achieve College internship program. I see lives being changed and people thriving. In just a little bit, you'll have the opportunity to learn and hear from Kevin Perkins, who is one of those folks who graduated as a member of the Black Men's Success Initiative. There's a lot happening in the world today, y'all. I mean, a lot. And much of it is consuming. It doesn't always bring us happiness. And in many ways, it brings us just the opposite, sadness. And it can leave us feeling uncertain about the future. But being in rooms like this, and in this particular room with all of you, and being a part of the work that we are doing with all of you gives us that breath of fresh air and spark into the future that can give us all that extra push when we are uncertain if we have it in us. And so in the end, we know this work would not be possible without those of you in this room. For that, we are grateful. And I ask that you continue to be alongside of us in this great work as we go forward and let that light shine through young people. Enjoy y'all evening.
Thank you so much, Abdul. Tonight's event would not be possible without our dedicated sponsors. We want to offer special thanks to our long-term partner, Best Buy. Thank you. Who has been presenting sponsor for well over a decade. Best Buy also supports Achieve through step-up internships, like mine, employee volunteers, generous financial gifts, and outstanding leadership on the Achieve board through the service of Matt Watson. Thank you, Best Buy. We are also grateful for our 3 diamond sponsors, Cargill, Jones Day, and Target. These organizations, no clap, go ahead, yeah, absolutely. These organizations are so committed to our students through their financial and programmatic support, and we greatly appreciate their sponsorship tonight. Finally, our gratitude to our 10 gold sponsors, Accenture, Capella University, Children's Minnesota, Greenberg Traurig, M Health Fairview, Maslon LLP, Merchant & Gould, Morgan Lewis, National Grid Renewables, and U.S. Bank. Let's give it a hand. Thank you all so much. You can find all of tonight's sponsors in your program book. Thank you to everyone. Now, I'm delighted to welcome presenting sponsor of Best Buy with a greeting from Andrea Wood, Vice President of Social Impact. Andrea leads Best Buy's social impact initiatives and the work. I'm sorry. No, you're good. You're fine. Andrea leads Best Buy's social impact initiatives and the work of the Best Buy Foundation, which is focused on creating opportunities for young people to unlock their potential and pursue their dreams. Andrea's team is responsible for Best Buy signature community programs, including Best Buy Teen Tech Centers, Career Pathways, and Geek Squad Academy, as well as grants to Twin Cities nonprofits nationwide, employee giving, and national disaster response. Best Buy has been such an important part of my own personal career journey, so I'm delighted to welcome Andrea to the stage tonight.
Thank you, Jordan. I hope you end up coming back to Best Buy. So we're excited. So thanks so much. This is amazing. You know, Best Buy's been partnering with Achieve since, I think, for 20 years now. 2023 is 20 years. So amazing work. And, you know, by the way, my team is going to laugh at me because they give me speaking points and then I carry them up here and I don't use them. No, I'm going to use I'm going to use them, but I'm going to go off script for a minute because I was just talking to some executives at Best Buy today about what's happening with the demographics, the changing demographics in the workforce. And I'm sure this is not news to any of you, but we have a lot of folks who are, you know, sort of getting ready to retire, aging workforce, and we don't have enough young people coming up through the pipeline to fill the jobs that we're going to have. And this is happening actually right now. This is not 10 years from now. This is actually right now, particularly in the Twin Cities. Next year, we're going to have 300,000 jobs in the Twin Cities that are going to be open and not enough people to fill them. So that makes the work of Achieve so important, so vital to the business community because we have a lot of Fortune 100 companies here. We've got Best Buy, we've got Target, we've got Accenture, 3M, General Mills, U.S. Bank, so many corporate hometown presence here, and we have jobs, but we're not going to have enough people very soon to fill them. And so the work that Achieve is doing to help get young people ready for those jobs, to help get them exposure to what the jobs are, right? Because how many of you actually knew what you were going to do when you were in high school? I said I was going to be VP of Social Impact at Best Buy, so that worked out for me, right? But the exposure, the career exploration, the networking that Achieve provides for these young people so that they can really think about what's my passion, what do I love to do, and then really importantly, how do I create a social network to connect to people in my community to be able to get those opportunities, right? And again, back to the business community, we cannot afford to leave one young person behind. We cannot afford. And we're not doing a great job of that right now in the Twin Cities. And so we all need to step up as employers, as the business community to say, what can we do to do more of the work that Achieve is doing, right? We're really excited. We've had, how many interns? And I'm going back to my notes, Deb. Over 150, right. Over 150 interns at Best Buy since we started partnering with Achieve, and really excited about that. Of course, we're going to have more interns this summer. We had, I'll just tell you one story about one intern. Her name's Cherish. I don't think she's here tonight, but she was amazing. She interned at Best Buy last summer. She worked with our diversity team, and she actually worked with my team. And I know you mentioned, Jordan talked about our teen tech centers. We have these after-school, state-of-the-art tech centers across the Twin Cities. We have 9 of them right now. We're actually building a few more in the next couple of years. And those are really, that's a great partnership with Achieve. We have a lot of Achieve teens who go to the teen tech centers. And what Cherish did was actually look at the teen tech centers, and she's very interested in environmental justice and looking at the communities that the teen tech centers were in, the neighborhoods actually, going down to the neighborhoods to say, from an environmental perspective, what are the needs, and how is environmental affecting health, right? Because we know all of those things are connected when we're looking at the neighborhoods in our communities and where they might be left behind, right? So Cherish has done great work. We hope she ends up at Best Buy at some point. She's done really amazing work, and I have to say she started this project and it's actually continuing. So we're really excited to be able to take what she's done and continue that work and figure out how to move it forward. So I just want to thank Achieve for being such a great partner for us, for the business community. We need more. We need more of what you're doing. We need more young people, more talented people like Jordan, like Cherish, to come up through this program because this is our future workforce. So thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Those steps are scary, guys. I'm really scared I'm going to fall on the stage. Thank you so much, Andrea. Now I'd like to welcome to the stage Danielle Grant, Achieve Twin Cities President and CEO. Danielle has over 25 years of experience as a community leader with organizations that support and empower young people, including more than 7 years as Achieve CEO. Welcome, Danielle. Yeah.
Thank you, Jordan. I actually remember when you were one of our student speakers, so great to see you again. Good evening, everyone. I'm Danielle Grant, and I have the honor of serving as the President and CEO of Achieve Twin Cities. I want to extend a personal welcome and a thank you to our guests, our dedicated partners, and our sponsors. Thank you for your ongoing support and for joining us for this incredible evening. Many of you were with us just last year as we celebrated our 20th anniversary. Now, as we enter our third decade as an organization, we've had a very busy year. We've been working hard at strengthening our organization's programmatic expansion and internal staff support systems. Last year, we announced our official expansion into St. Paul Public Schools, and we are now in 28 St. Paul and Minneapolis high schools. That means our services are available to over 18,000 students each year. We are so excited about this work and our collaboration with all of our dedicated district partners in St. Paul and Minneapolis. This year, we've also been laser focused on solidifying our strategic priorities and monitoring and evaluation for our career and college readiness programs. And in addition to all of this important work, we've just moved our main office into our new home, a wonderful new space designed for collaboration in downtown Minneapolis. It has truly been a wonderful year, and I'm thrilled to celebrate that and more with all of you tonight. The theme of tonight is Inspire, Believe, Achieve. I believe this theme really captures the heart of Achieve and our mission for young people and our community. First, let's think about our students. Achieve Twin Cities programs are grounded in our passion for students and equipping them for careers, college, and life. We help inspire young people to pursue their dreams, and we really believe that they can do it. And ultimately, we help them achieve the life they imagine for themselves. Listen, our young people are incredible, and given the right opportunities, resources, and support, every single one of them will show us their brilliance. They are the next generation of young leaders who will build a better Twin Cities for all of us. But what kind of environment are our students living in right now? Unfortunately, the Twin Cities continues to have some of our country's largest equity gaps in education, employment, housing, and wages. Tremendous disparities in career and college access harm our students of color and low-income students in particular, and have lifelong effects on all of our young people, their families, and our whole community. In addition, over 70% of jobs in Minnesota now require some training or education beyond high school. Quite simply, these disparities endanger the future of us all. Achieve's career and college readiness programs are a powerful tool to address these gaps, strengthen educational equity, and build a more just and vibrant community. With our many partners, including Minneapolis and St. Paul Public Schools, the City of Minneapolis, Twin Cities employers, and others who are committed to the success of our young people, we are working hard to create an integrated system of support to ensure that all students have equitable access to the full range of career and post-secondary opportunities available to them. So now, what about the adults in this room? What do I hope you all walk away with tonight? First, I hope that you're as inspired as I am by what we hear tonight from our students, our alumni, and our longtime and new partners who believe so strongly in the power of career and college readiness to enable students to imagine and live rewarding lives. Second, I hope you believe in our young people, that you believe that they're incredibly smart, resilient, and creative, and that given the chance, there's absolutely nothing that they can't do. And third, I hope you will help our young people to achieve what they set out to do by giving them a chance, giving them your support. When we join together for our young people, we can all achieve a better future for our students and our entire community. Tonight, I ask for your continued investment in this work, in our young people and our community, to help connect students with careers and employers that need their skills, creativity, and energy. We must nurture the young talent in our communities to keep their energy and expertise here in the Twin Cities and help them build their careers here. I also ask for your engagement, your thought partnership, and your philanthropic investment, including those of you who are longtime partners, as well as those who may be brand new to Achieve and are passionate about the future of our young people in our community. Finally, I ask you to join Achieve as a volunteer, an internship employer, a donor, or an advocate. Your support helps ensure that all of our young people have the tools, support, and connections they need to make their career and college dreams come true. Thanks to all of you here tonight for your dedicated support for Achieve as we all inspire, believe, and achieve a better future together. And now I'm absolutely delighted to welcome 3 students from our partner high schools who will be sharing their stories and hopes for life after graduation and how they're planning for careers, post-secondary education, and other opportunities. Leading this conversation is Doyen Cooley, Achieve's Career and College Readiness Coordinator at Creative Arts Secondary School in St. Paul. Doyen was one of our original staff members in St. Paul Public Schools when we were invited by the district to partner on career and college readiness services in 2019. She is a very proud SPPS alum, a graduate of Harding High School. Please join me in welcoming Doyen, along with these 3 outstanding students. Deanna Jones, a junior at Patrick Henry High School. Daz Wilson, a senior at Creative Arts Secondary School. And Nasteo Abdi, a 2023 graduate of Southwest High School, now studying at St. Catherine's University. Welcome, everyone.
Hi, everyone. How you all doing? Well, I hope you all enjoy your meal and keep eating. There's a lot of food tonight. I'm honored to be here. I will have to say that I probably have the best job in the world because I get to work and be inspired every day by young people. And I invite you all to visit our CCC so you can get to see the amazing work that these young, amazing adults do on a daily basis. So we're just gonna jump in. We have a couple of questions, but first I'm gonna have you all introduce yourself, name, year, and school.
Hi, I'm Deanna Jones. I'm a junior at Patrick Henry High School.
Hello, I'm Okay. Hello, I'm Daz, and I am a senior at Creative Arts High School.
Hi, my name is Nasteo Abdi, and I'm a first year at St. Catherine University.
And it doesn't have to go in order. You all can figure out how you want to answer these questions. My first question to you all is, when you were a kid, how would you answer the question, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Well, honestly, I don't remember that far back. But I will say, I guess I wanted to be a singer when I grew up because singing was like all I knew in my family when I was younger. So I guess a singer.
When I was younger, honestly, I had a dream to be a race car driver. I always saw those videos of them racing, thinking that would be something I really want to do because that looks so fun.
I don't know if I wanted to be anything when I was a kid, but I don't know. Maybe I think I wanted to be in the medical field just because, I'm East African and there's like, are you going to be a lawyer, a doctor, an engineer? I'm like, I'll be a doctor, I guess. So
I'm going to throw an extra question in there. So now that you're no longer, I guess, kids, for some of you up here, what are you hoping to do?
Now, I either want to be a photographer or go into the baking business.
These days, I've wanted to go into mechanical engineering, something of that field.
my major for right now is public health pre-MPH and business admin, and then my minor is philosophy.
I know, right? So I hope you all remember that, because in a couple years, they're going to need some jobs, and I'm hoping some of you can hire them. So looking at your faces here, we're hoping for that. Our next question, the three of you are here because you have utilized our centers and our coordinators. Can you tell us a little bit about that experience and the support that you receive from Achieve coordinators in the different centers at your schools?
Well, honestly, I just started talking to my coordinators because, like, I usually don't go to school on time, so I'm kind of just there when I get there. But what my coordinator has taught me is that stress could be a good thing. Like, it pushes you to want to move forward in life, but sometimes stress could be a bad thing. But it could be a good thing.
Balance.
Honestly, I only started talking to mine last year, Miss Doyen over here. This year, she's really been breathing down my neck about college. And she's helped me get through the process of actually applying to colleges and what that actually looks like. It's been a little stressful, but I'm working through it thanks to her.
And can I ask you what we did yesterday? What did we do yesterday? What application did you complete yesterday?
I completed my admissions to Mankato State.
Okay, so I first started going to the CCC last year, at the beginning of my senior year, and they have made a world of difference for me, truly, because, like, I knew what I wanted to do. I'm a first-gen student, right? So I was confused most of the times. There was not a lot of resources, right? So I'm confused, I'm stressed, I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing. And it was a terrible time, but my coordinators, they have helped me so much. Catherine Hostchild, she's here right now. And, like, they've been so great. Like, they've given me all the resources. They've met with me whenever I needed it. Like, they encouraged me to always, keep going. The applications, when it got stressful, they were always there. So what I want you guys to know is that they make a huge impact, especially for kids of color who don't have much resources or, like, don't know as much as their counterparts. And so I need you guys to, like, support them and invest in them because they matter and they make a difference. Trust me, they make a huge difference. Like, the CCC was always full. Like, it was always full of seniors who had no idea what to do. A lot of them, like, they were just like me. We were sitting there for hours, complete the applications, sit, chat, talk, stress a lot together. But we were together nonetheless, We all had different classes, different schedules, but we were at the CCC. We were at the CCC. And we weren't just completing applications. We were talking to Ms. Hostchild and Mr. Wilkins, and we were making connections. And, like, even right now, I'm still in contact with Hostchild. She's the one, who asked me to be here. And, like I'll always appreciate her so much. And, like I'm going to tell everybody, Like, she really did help me immensely. And that's what the CCC does. So.
Thank you. Now, we could be all here all night, but we won't. I have one final question. And this is a question that I love and I want you all to think about because I know right now the world feels a little heavy. And so my question to you all is, what's bringing you joy right now?
Right now, I'm in this choir. It's called Vocal Essence. I'm in their youth choir. I really like it there. It's very, I don't know, it's a choir. I don't know how to describe a choir. But I really love not being at home. I like hanging with my friends. That brings me joy. On my free time, I do a lot of baking, singing. I write my own music and I write poems. I really love my nieces and nephews, but sometimes they are a little... They're something. They're definitely something.
What brings me joy, honestly, is the people around me. They help me get through the technical difficulties. But the people around me help me get through the day, even if I am a little annoying sometimes. Miss Doyen knows. But honestly, just having those relationships with other people, like, help me get through the day every day. Like, whether it's just playing a game or just sitting there talking for 30 minutes, it really helps me get through the day every day, knowing that I have people around me that I can trust.
I know it's cliche, but my family, like, me and my family were super tight. I have 6 siblings, so we're always together. And, like, they're my favorite person, like, people. Art, I love art, like, specifically poetry. I do stand-up sometimes, and I love it so much. And then what's tying into it, I love community building. So a lot of my poems, they entail that, so social change, social justice. I love doing that as well. And then I love my philosophy class. I can't believe I just said I love a class. I love my philosophy class. It's great. I did not know I wanted to do philosophy before that. But yes, that as well.
Thank you all. I think we're out of time. They will be here. You're welcome to talk to our young people. We do have others, young people who are here. We're grateful that you all are here, and I'm not going to lie, I have the best job in the world. Thanks.
That was incredible. Can we have one more round of applause for our students? Thank you so much to Doyen and all of our students who shared their great stories tonight. Achieve has provided career and college readiness support to over 85,000 students since 2002, and these young people are now out in the world doing amazing things, as we just saw, right? Tonight, I'd like to introduce one of these great Achieve alums, Kevin Perkins. Kevin is a talented supplier engineer at Boston Scientific, who is pursuing his dream of creating life-saving medical devices. Kevin first connected with Boston Scientific through his Achieve College internship, and then, after graduating from the University of St. Thomas, he became a full-time professional engineer at the company. I look forward to seeing more, or to learning more. Welcome, Kevin.
Good evening, everyone. There we go. I love the energy. First, I would like to thank Achieve Twin Cities for inviting me here tonight. My name is Kevin Perkins. I am a University of St. Thomas alum, where I received my BS in electrical engineering. I was also an Ignite Research Scholar and Cerisi Walburn Scholar. I was introduced to Achieve through the Cerisi Walburn Foundation. It's a program that assists collegiate black men with professional and leadership development. Not only did that program provide lifelong relationships, cough, cough, Dr. Omari, and Abdul, love y'all, but it provided opportunities to gain skills for me to make a smooth transition from college to corporate. It introduced me to Achieve College internships. I always knew I wanted to work in the medical device industry. Working to improve a device that would have a positive impact on a patient has always been a dream of mine. I can make a difference behind the scenes. I can make them possible. I could work toward saving a life. Achieve. They first helped me prepare by connecting me with resume workshops and mock job interviews from professionals in the medical device industry from companies such as Medtronic and Boston Scientific. I also attended networking events and experienced the power behind the saying, your network is your net worth. Yeah. Fast forward to that summer, cough, cough connections, where I had a great internship with Boston Scientific. I was exposed to the engineering behind medical devices, and it confirmed that it was the right industry for me. I was working with catheters, stents, collaborating with different design groups, and I made it a mission to shadow an engineer from each department. It was a different world of knowledge, and I loved it. Maybe a nerd a little bit, so it is what it is. I will never forget when Brenda from Achieve College Internships drove all the way to the Boston Scientific campus to see how things were going with me and to take a few pictures of me and my supervisor. Achieve was with me every step of the way. I completed my second internship with Boston Scientific the following summer. I was working in R&D for hardware design. I had the chance to design circuits for the subcutaneous and transvenous implantable cardiac defibrillators. And I also had to do a side project, which was very fun. It was mixed mode integrated circuit testing and test automation. For those electrical nerd stuff, yes. Achieve, they helped open doors for me, and now I'm a professional supply engineer. Yeah. I get to see every stage of a medical device, ranging from design work to even speaking with patients that have our devices implanted inside of them. Witnessing the positive impact of this work and hearing how it's experienced by a patient shows the power behind engineering as we strive to make devices that add to the gift of life. So thank you, Achieve Twin Cities, and everyone here for your support. Your commitment is creating a generation of trailblazers and leaders. So thank you, and have a great night.
Of our high schools, we have college and career resource centers, and the Achieve staff that we're so grateful to have staffing those sites are integral in terms of the way that they work within the school staff, but even more importantly, the way that they've been able to individually meet the needs of students. And our students all come to us from different vantage points, different experiences, different levels of preparation, and most importantly, different ideas of what their future might entail. And I think our Achieve Twin Cities staff that are able to plant different messages and seeds and perhaps even change programs and give students guidance on how they can navigate their life to reach their goals, sometimes goals they didn't even know existed, is a really powerful opportunity for us.
So the career and college centers are embedded into our schools, so the service is seamless for our students. They don't have to go anyplace else. It's right there. And the collaboration between our staff is also seamless. They're together, they're able to partner. We see the impact of career and college readiness centers every day at MPS. We see that in our students who are receiving the services right now. We see that in the alumni that are coming back to volunteer and partner with us through community service and through the organizations that they work with. So that impact is felt throughout our community every day.
I believe that career and college readiness is so important for young people in our broader community because it really helps to enable the conditions that young people can have to reach their full potential, to be able to contribute to a productive livelihood and to be able to support their local community.
And when we talk about people first, it's all about the talent. We know that we are never going to achieve any of the goals that we set for ourselves as a business without the talent. And so when we talk about career and college readiness, that battle for talent is a real thing. And so when we can engage with organizations like Achieve that help us fill our pipeline with talent early so we can engage them early, it's just a win-win for us.
Step Up is a really important partner for us at Rêve Academy to have because we are doing very similar work with workforce readiness and preparing students for future career paths. Through our summer internship program, we hire a lot of the step-up interns, and they come to us like really well prepared, very motivated, really excited to learn new skills. So we're very focused on preparing students for future careers. That's going to give them upward economic mobility and be, life-sustaining and life-changing for them.
Think of all of the great summer internships there are out there for young people who come through the Step Up program, and think of all the great career advice and mentoring these young people get, both from Achieve, the organization, but also when they're having exposure and experiences with mentors in the community.
We have invested for so long because we believe fundamentally that the work that you're doing is highly impactful and really game-changing for young people. Thousands and thousands of young people that have gone through your program. Many of them now are our peers in these corporations. And many of them are becoming and growing the potential to become our future leaders. And so this is about investing in our community. It's about investing in our future workforce.
You're there and you're available, you're present for the students. And I think that, especially for students of color, not a lot of people have had that opportunity to have those resources present. And if they would want to access it or if they don't, again, it's up to them at the end of the day. It's available for them, and it provides, I think for me, it provides that hope that, there isn't just one way that their life is going to go. It opens up the possibilities in terms of, I could get into mental health. I can get into all these different fields that maybe my friends and family have never thought of. Organizations like Achieve really open those doors for students who didn't think maybe it was a possibility.
Who's invited into the workforce? And I'll often say to groups that when I speak out to groups or I'm with corporate boards or whomever it might be, that doesn't always reflect what our classrooms look like in St. Paul Public Schools. And I think that this is always a challenge, that I want to change that. I want our students to be represented in the city that they live in the community that they're part of, and to lead us into the future, not just being a member of the workforce, but being a leader in the workforce.
But it's really important specifically to support Achieve Twin Cities because they are actively working on systemic workforce challenges that we see and that we have seen for a long time. So preparing the next generation of business and digital and tech leaders for our community, and also empowering our youth to be the leaders of our future.
I really just want to say thank you for those that are attending tonight and your support of MPS and Achieve Twin Cities. Together we're going to do amazing things for students. We do every day, and with your continued support, this is only going to grow and make our community and make our world a better place.
You're all too kind. Thank you. That was so great, everyone. Thank you for all of the great support for Achieve and our students in Minneapolis and St. Paul. As we wrap up our time together tonight, I want to remind those of you who won silent auction or live auction items to be sure to check out at our registration table upstairs and pick up your items. Please do not forget those. I'm sure they were very expensive. I was sitting right there when you got them, so get them from upstairs. And if you are inspired as I was tonight, stay in touch with Achieve. Check out our website to find out how you can become a volunteer, an internship employer, a donor, or a supporter. You can make a powerful difference for our students. Achieve can't do this work without you. Thank you all and have a good night.